I feel like it was just like really important to show this stage of my life and what was really happening. I feel like the second that I'm like, edit this out, it's like downhill from there.
Podcast is a Dear Media production.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Welcome back to another episode of Girls Gotta Eat.
Welcome back. We're together.
When was the last time we were together? I was sad this morning. I was like, it's been like 3 weeks.
I know, guys. We don't listen. We're doing our best.
Are you? Are you doing your best?
No, I hate it.
Sign that lease.
I thought you meant on the virtual recordings. No, I hate them. And I am happy. We're doing our best, but I'm happy to be reunited.
Do you remember that Peyton Manning commercial? And he's like, cut that meat. And I feel like I'm like, sign that lease.
Yeah.
She sent me this apartment she was looking at, and I was like, grow up, sign the lease.
I know. But you're also very like, I don't want to pressure you.
I don't want to.
Well, because you don't want me to get here and hate it and blame you. No, I know what it's like to.
That's it.
I know what it's like to live here. But we'll talk about it. I've looked at a few places. Big milestone today, guys. I beat Raina to the studio.
That's insane.
Raina was 2 minutes late.
Which is late for me.
Can I tell you? So, okay, guys. You know what? It's all washing over me that we have switched roles today. I'm in your outfit. I'm cosplaying you.
That is a more me outfit.
You haven't even said anything, right? It's my first pair of culottes. How did you? I'm dressed like you. I can't believe you have. I'm just waiting for you to say something.
I'm trying to acclimate to being the same room as you.
Okay.
You asked me if your nipples should be out. And I was like, this is the first time in 9 years you've even thought about whether your nipples should be out or not.
No. Like, not nipples. Just, I'm 43. I wanted to know. I need to pull them up.
Oh, pull up the nipples?
Yeah.
No, they're good. Great culottes, great nipples.
But you're dressed a little more like me.
Yes.
We both do exercise dresses, me more so. So we really have switched roles. And then I get here early because I'd be flying on the city bike. You know, I just jump on the bike. I'm on time in New York more than anywhere else. And then you roll up late with a croissant. Could you want to be me anymore? Late with the pastry.
It's funny that you think 12:02 is late. You, the latest person.
For
and
you.
I got here. Okay, so you guys, my allegiance to being early, not early. I don't like to be early. I like to be on time. My allegiance to being on time is like, my anxiety is so bad. Like, even when it doesn't really matter, if I'm going to be 3 minutes late, I start to like panic. And it was 11:59 and I was standing outside this building and I was like, I want this Maman everything croissant so bad. We split one the last time.
Yes.
And I just like wanted it. And I was like, do I have the time? Like, I wasn't sure.
To show up late with a pastry in an exercise dress, and I'm here early in culottes and flip-flops. Yes. We have switched roles completely.
It reminds me when you show up to work late and you're like, oh my God, everything was like crazy, but you're holding a latte. But it never crossed my mind that you would be in this room when I walked into this room.
Well, we have to go to Maman after this anyway, too. Okay, Raina, one of the craziest things you've done, I haven't even shared this. I'm still digesting it. This is months ago. What happened? We went to this wedding in Cabo, and you came to...
I did not know what you were going to say.
You guys are be shocked by this, because Raina is on time. We don't like too early, too. So we had a shuttle that was leaving for dinner. Raina comes down 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
8 minutes late. And you come in hot, and then I'm like, surely she's going to be like, I'm so sorry I'm late, whatever, because we have to get on the shuttle. She goes, can you take some pictures of me? I was shocked. Already late. I need more time.
Best photos of the trip. It's the best I looked. It's the best pictures I took that whole trip.
Yeah, I think we got to get going. You were the bride in that moment.
And also,
you were like, I'm late, but can you take some photos of me?
Also, I like prolonged it by not having you take the initial set of photos. I had somebody else take them, which is like 15 feet of floor. And then I had to make you retake them.
I cannot. Like I mentioned, we went to that winery last weekend and someone took a group photo of us. Like, why is it the whole ground? I feel like this is coming from my top slot of people with speakerphone in public, is people taking photos that's all ground.
Actually, I will talk about this forever. People that decide to put it on 0.5. I'm like, I'm thin enough. I don't need you to make me look thinner or more far away. I don't need you to make my body look like that. Don't change the aspect. Don't do anything. Do what I told you.
The framing. Great. I wanted this gravel. I wanted the gravel to be the bottom half of the photo and our heads to be at the top.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, bright blue sky. But no, I love the gravel.
Yeah. And some days I don't have a face that's built for close-ups, and they're like, what I'm going to do is zoom in and put it on portrait. I feel that I'm
Raina,
traumatized.
with portrait, I've been hitting you with the portrait.
Yeah, but you know how to, Ashley, I can trust you. I can't trust other people.
You guys, I take so much pride in taking Raina's photos. And she took one of me in France that was take one and
shot.
that was the shot. It's on the grid.
One shot.
Yeah.
First shot, perfect shot. But also, like, you have a body that's made for one shot. You know?
you.
Like, you just never know with my body. I look different in every photo. I think I look great. I'm proud of me. But, like, I look like a different person in every photo. I think that people look at photos of themselves and they're like, oh, no. It's like somebody could have changed the angle of that photo and you would have looked totally different. It's just, like, not a good view of, like, how you really look. Cameras.
Photogenetics.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
we'll thank our partners and then we'll just jump right into it. Thank you to Bloom. Get 20% off your first order at bloomnu.com with code GGE.
And thank you to Revolve. Get 15% off your first order at revolve.com/GGE with code GGE. And thank you to Good Wipes. Get a free pack at goodwipes.com/GGE. So if you guys think I look a little tired, it's because I was up all night listening to my neighbor in the hotel get the daylights fucked out of her.
You are so lucky.
Rita.
You are so lucky.
So I typically stay over in the meatpacking district at the Standard, but I want to stay in Williamsburg because I have never spent the night there.
Ashley lived in New York for like a decade. She keeps explaining Brooklyn to me.
So I guess, yeah, like 2 nights ago, I was like, I've never spent the night in Brooklyn. Like, I don't think I ever slept out with a guy. Like, they probably came to my place. I only lived in the East Village.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe in my 20s. I don't know. So I'm staying in Williamsburg because I want to get a feel for the neighborhood because that's where I think I want to live. So I'm staying at the Arlo. Nice hotel, which is the Williamsburg hotel where we took our first photos. So our very first cover art, our very first photo shoot, Jeremy took these photos of us. It was our very first photo shoot with all the food and everything. If you guys know, you know. And now it's the Arlo. The walls are thin. So last night, I hear like a screaming. I thought it was a child at first. Then I thought it was a dog screaming. Then I opened my door a little bit. It's the way it's set up is I'm kind of in this little hallway and I'm 401 and 402 is right across from me, really close. But this woman is screaming, having sex. But I thought she was fucking in the hallway, Raina. I was like,
sounds like it's in your room.
She's in the stairwell. She's in this room.
Also, her noises sound a lot like my noises, if you're curious
Yes.
what my noises sound like.
So I just opened the door and I just hit record on my phone so Raina could hear
like a
it.
normal person.
I think it would be inappropriate to play it on the podcast. I wish we could.
I thought about it this morning. I mean, I think it would have been appropriate. So the first inappropriateness would have been to not record it. So thank you for recording
You're
it.
welcome.
But I did think about playing it on the podcast, and I thought, like, would that be okay?
I sent it to Anna Roisman because she was like, how's the Arlo? And I thought all I did was send her the video. I said the walls are thin.
Okay,
And
here's the only reason why I wouldn't want to play it. The only reason is that if somehow
Oh my
she
God,
was
we
having an
can't.
affair and like her partner like tracked this back to her being at the Arlo in this room
and heard her voice.
in that room. Oh, also her voice.
Well-
yeah, but that voice sounded like my voice. It sounded like a lot of voices.
I wanted to ask you that. Do you think your partner or whoever, me, someone who knows you really well, could pick out your orgasm scream?
So I was thinking about this because I picked up my nephew from daycare the other day.
Totally.
And
It's always when I
so
think about
obviously
my-
like the connection.
That's when I think about my sounds.
So Adriana and I went to pick him up from like 2-year-old, like whatever it is, daycare. And the kids that were saying like, mommy, like I could recognize the little kids' voices, like crying or yelling mommy, like a 1-year-old. Like I could recognize it. Because I just thought all babies sound the same at 1 year old, don't you? But they don't.
Oh, yeah. And like, I guess same with like similar dog breeds. Their barks could sound like, could I pick Azul's bark out?
Could you pick Azul out? Do you think you could?
I think so, but I could be wrong.
Like his register?
You could be wrong.
I think orgasm sounds are a little closer together. It sounded like a white woman. So anyways, the reason why I don't want to play is it just I wouldn't want us to throw her under the
we
bus.
can't. We would get dragged for that. But I wanted to ask you. So hearing a woman have sex, I was slightly they went twice within an hour. It
Icon.
was slightly annoying because I was just trying to sleep, but I was not really bothered by it. I did not hear the other person at all. I guess it could have been another woman, but
Men kind of grunt, their register's lower.
if I hear a man having sex, I'm calling the cops. I've been
Totally.
violated.
Wait, you're so right. You never hear men.
No. 311, I have a noise complaint. I don't want to hear a man grunting, having sex, whatever. So
grunting.
it was really one-sided. A woman, I might grab my vibrator. I mean, it was pretty hot. And I was like, I think most women making those sounds is pretty hot. Like, I'm trying to remember. There was one time Shashank and I were in Malibu for his birthday, and the woman, we could hear her, like, climax scene and it wasn't hot for whatever reason. I just didn't like her voice or something. But this was pretty good.
Wait, what's your question? Do I think I could identify it?
Sorry. Do you really only want to hear women having sex?
Okay, I'm glad you asked. I mean, my whole life I've pretty much deferred to lesbian porn, like since I was really young. When I do hear somebody having sex in a hotel, like I will masturbate to it. Like I think it's really sexy.
I did feel a little tingle.
Yeah. It's like really sexy to me. I also like a little bit of exhibitionism. Like sometimes when I masturbate, I'll fantasize that somebody's watching me.
Totally.
Or that somebody can like hear me. Yeah. And I like also if I'm having sex in a hotel, I'm turned on by the thought that like somebody in the other rooms could hear me. And like I was going into my hotel in Rome and this couple at the same time walked into the room right next to me and they were like, don't do anything we can hear. And I was like, you guys could do something I could hear.
That sounds like you guys are about to have a threesome.
It was funny because they were like older too. Like
That's
they were
how
like
it
in their
is,
late
I feel like.
50s.
It's giving like Samantha Jones when she was going to have that threesome with that couple.
That he said it and the wife just kind of like giggled and I was like,
they were propositioning you.
Damn it. It was the middle of the day. I was like 11.
You go to Rome like every week. You need to be having threesomes.
It was like 11 in the morning. It was not threesome time. It's not done. You get afternoons at least. But yes, it like really turns me on. I do only want to hear a woman having sex. I guess I've never thought about it, but I don't want to hear a man grunting.
So this is also what I want to talk to you about is hearing versus seeing. I am not telling Shashank about this because I don't want him to think about it and not want to fuck me tomorrow. So he's coming in town. I think
you don't want him to get his head about it.
I don't, but he's...
Because he listens to the podcast, he will find out.
He'll find out, but it'll be, this will be next week. He's coming in tonight.
Totally.
He's not super shy about it. Like, we've had times in hotels, even the first time we had sex here in New York in the Standard in the East Village, we felt like people could see in. Like, we find that kind of hot too. Again, like there's a line. We are not exhibitionists by any stretch, but we've been in situations where we thought someone might be able to see, and I do think it turns us on a little bit. We're not bothered by it, but something about hearing someone on the other side of the wall, I feel more in my head about it too. I don't know why. Why?
That somebody can hear you.
Yeah, like on the other side of the wall. I don't know why. Like seeing me would be like less private, but from afar, like something about I don't want that woman to like hear me tonight or something. And I don't think Shashank would like, I think he'd be in his head about it too. It's interesting.
I agree with you. It just feels like when I'm aware that somebody's on the other side of the wall listening to me, it feels like a little more intimate than if somebody's watching me, which is just porn.
See them in the hallway.
Yes.
Like I think if someone from across the street in a high rise in New York City was like, I saw Ashley get her cheeks clapped, I'd be like, yeah, you did. But if they were like, I heard her moaning on the other side of the wall, I'd be like, ew, stop.
There's something more intimate about it. And I can't put my finger on it. It's just like hearing my cum sounds is like crazy to me.
Right. Like you can look at my naked body, but I don't want you hearing me.
Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, remember like my ex and I were in Miami and you and I ended up on the same floor and my ex was there for a couple days and he was only there for sex purposes. That's what I wanted him there for. And I was just like, I don't want Ashley to hear us having sex, but I'll send you nudes. I send all my friends nudes all the time. Megan and I were on a trip once sharing the same room and I was like, I have to send this guy nudes. And she sat there on her laptop working while I took photos of my tits for this guy to jerk off to. Like, I would much rather you see my naked body than hear me coming.
Yeah, and because I've seen it.
Right.
I don't know. I'm trying to think if I walked by a hotel and you were like bent over and getting fucked by that guy. If I would have been like, huh. I think I would have been like, huh, and kept it moving. But I don't think I would have been like, ew, stop. Like if I would have heard you. Like Raina, I'm telling you, I feel like if I heard you having sex through a hotel wall, I would bang on the wall. Like, stop it. This is not good for the friendship.
Okay, but I wonder if like you and I, like, it's like hearing my sister have sex. Like it's different. Like I have no good friends I want to listen to have sex. We do have those one friends that you listen to have sex.
In the Hamptons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, again, just her.
Just her.
She's very hot. And
that might be the hottest person I've ever seen.
Got up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and heard a little something and then got closer and put my ear. I grabbed a glass from the kitchen and put it up to my ear against the door.
As someone who also had sex with him kind of recently, I understand it. I understand those moans.
I just feel like if you were overhearing a couple have sex, like as a woman, I think a lot of us women feel the same way. You guys let us know in the comments. You're hearing her and you're like, okay, I'm kind of turned on by this. And then if you heard him like come and do like a like a long cum sound, you've experienced a long cummer, like take me right out of it.
Even, I really like phone sex a lot and I like video phone sex and I like jerk off videos. I don't really want to heavy breathing is pretty much is all I want to hear. And like, I'm the one having phone sex with that person.
Like, if I heard a guy's dirty talk, I would kill myself. Like, outside
So I
of my
don't
husband.
know. I don't. If I heard a guy's dirty talk, I might,
You
like,
might
that.
like that. I just feel like, ew, I don't even know him. Like I just want to hear her.
It's the moaning and the cum sounds of somebody I'm not having sex with that I don't want to
And
hear.
like like, you know, their breath kind of catches.
A lot of guys are silent cummers though, and you don't really have to worry about it.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
but in general, like I've been thinking about this because I mean, you're in a hotel, which is fine. Like you're going to check out of the hotel, you're probably never going to see the people again, whatever. But like I haven't lived in an apartment building in kind of a long time, and I forgot that like people, a lot of people, there's 500 apartments in my building. People are on the other side of the door.
I know. Like how? Well, they're far from your bedroom.
Yeah, but like sex has no place. You could have sex in the living room. Well, I do have a white couch, so I probably won't have sex in
I'm
the
just
living
trying
room.
to. How far was the next door down? Like,
I have people on both sides.
I think if you were having sex in your bedroom, people walking by the door couldn't hear it.
Maybe. Also, I have a lot of little kids on my floor. A lot.
And
like
if you can hear them, they can hear you.
that's what I'm saying. Like, so when I walk down the hallway, I can hear people in the other apartments. Like, if they're right by the door, I can hear like people talking.
I know.
So people can hear you. And
It
I
so
forgot. Like, are these kids gonna hear my cum sounds?
I know. It really is so crazy. I saw this apartment that I really love that I feel like if we make the move, which I'm still just really can't decide, but this would probably be the one. There's just a lot of things about it I love. The ceiling is concrete. It's incredible.
Huh.
She was like, you will never hear someone above you.
Yeah.
And the way it's set up is kind of weird. It's 2 floors. It's a lower floor. And I could hear someone in the hallway. There's an entrance. It's not important. Anyway, she was just like, you can hear this guy now. You can hear him. He's like working on something in the gym. And then it was pretty loud. She shut the door. Couldn't even hear a peep. Like they have designed this building to be so quiet. The concrete like floor ceilings. Like I remember living below a family in my last apartment in New York, and I could hear the kid doing everything. Like everything the kid played with. Like I'd hear stuff dropping on the floor. He had like a little play piano. I could hear fucking everything.
I just am so confused, like how people build buildings like this. I don't hear anybody in my building. If I'm walking down the hall, I can kind of hear people, but like above, below, my building's really old. It's like 150 years old, maybe more than that. Actually, it was built in like 1889 or some shit.
Oh, it's so historic.
It's a historic building. I don't hear anybody, and that's an old building. Like I don't know, what are we doing?
Maybe
with
they
these
redid
buildings?
it or something. The doors are so close together, it's hard to describe. There's basically the hallway, and there's little kind of alcoves, and then that's 2 rooms. And otherwise, it makes the room like really quiet. But me and this girl, like if we're both like having sex at the same time, I might have the front desk just when she's checking out, just so I know. Because if she's there tonight, tomorrow night, she's going all night. They have some stamina, whatever they're doing in there. But then for a minute, I was like, is this like a one night thing? Because it sounded crazy.
I don't know. Like in the beginning of a relationship,
That's
or when
true.
you're long distance, you will. I mean, the way that Kane and I would fuck the first time we had sex, Kane, throwback.
Or to say
The
names.
first time
It's a compliment.
the first date we had, we went back to a hotel. We fucked 4 times, and we were like that for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's just early on, you know, no kids, vacation energy.
Yeah.
But I really think for the apartment, like when I think back to old apartments I've had and yours, we never heard anybody. I've never heard anybody having sex in, like when I was walking down the hallway
Yes.
somewhere I lived.
I mean, in my first apartment here, no one lived on the hall.
Yeah,
It was just me and a
bodies.
bunch of caution tape and Mitch McConnell's corpse. But the second one, you're right, I never heard it. But it's weird because I'm like, were the parents upstairs never fucking? Because I could hear the kid.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, probably not.
Okay, well, you guys let us know in the comments all the things. Would you rather be heard or seen? Would you rather hear a man or a woman? We love you guys weighing in. And can I just say, I love like seeing the comments again. Rain and I don't sit in these comment sections all day, but we'll glance here and there. We want to engage with you guys.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing some more people clap back, and I fucking love it.
Clap back at each other or about us?
Yeah, like if someone says some shit, someone claps right back. Someone today I saw on the snack, someone said something, they didn't like the way we talked about the diarrhea outbreak, and someone clapped back, it's not CNN, they did fine. It's not CNN, they did fine. Yeah, talking about diarrhea. Like we're not health reporters. Someone said something else. They were like, stop being parasocial, let them live. Like, I was just like, okay, like, guys, feel free all the time. Like, again, we know when people fighting, but if someone says some shit, again, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. You start some shit, let someone else get in there and defend us on our behalf.
I'm glad that you brought this up because I have been like wanting to say this for a long time and I forgot to. When people publicly comment stuff on the internet, you can clap back at them and go back and forth. And we did not talk about this in the snack weeks ago, but the season 3 of America's Sweethearts, Dallas Cowboys, we were talking about all the hate those girls get. They blocked out those people's handles that were commenting on them. You should put those people's handles online with their whole chest.
Thank you. Yes, like you made this choice.
I just, you publicly comment and talk shit on people. You get what you get.
Yeah, exactly. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Okay, well, we have Stassi today. So excited to have her.
Didn't you just love her? So, I mean, we've had her before, and I just love this episode so much.
She's so great. You guys are going to love her new show.
Yeah.
So we will get into it with her, but just going to talk about our partners. I'm telling you guys about Revolve. Oh my gosh. I had Revolve stuff delivered to the hotel because I was like,
I always do it.
am insistent on wearing like the long short look this week and I didn't have any, so I ordered 2 pairs. These are Veronica Beard. I'm obsessed with these.
Yes, love.
These are such a good pair. They have such incredible brands on Revolve. We shop so much Revolve. I mean, everything we wore on our last vacation.
Also, it's been like so hot in New York. It's been like 1,000,000 degrees, and so I've been like, I just need new athleisure stuff, and so I just like hopped on Revolve and I typed in like just athleisure wear and like for summer, and I like their like shops.
You guys can type in anything.
Literally.
I wrote South of France.
Test them.
Just, yes, they got you. They just are the effortless answer for everything, like we mentioned, nights out, events, travel, last minute summer plans. Again, that 2-day free shipping. It makes it super easy returns. We're just obsessed with everything. Get your dresses, your swimwear. I think most of my swimsuits are from Revolve, if not all. I mean, we're just obsessed. And they curate everything like we mentioned in these collections online. And it does feel really curated. There's so much on there, but it doesn't feel chaotic. So many different brands. We love the Revolve brands. We love Super Down and Lovers and Friends. And then they have your Alice and Olivia, your Veronica Beard. They really have it all for every occasion. So again, these are the shorts I'm wearing today. I don't even know what this tank is, but I'm sure it's like from Revolve too. So whether it's a big night out, a wedding, a summer trip, or you just need something last minute that actually works, Revolve always has it. Go to revolve.com/GGE to shop our faves and use code GGE for 15% off your first order. Fast shipping, easy returns. It just makes everything easier. That's revolve.com/GGE. You can shop our faves and get 15% off your first order. Offer ends August 10th, so don't miss out.
And okay, it's really hot outside. As I said, what's hot, you guys? Drinking water. Drink water, get hot. Okay, I just learned about drinking water. And apparently it makes you hot. And Bloom's daily hydration sticks contain essential electrolytes plus 5 grams of protein and collagen to support protein goals and keep you glowing all summer long. The strawberry lemonade and rocket blast flavors taste incredible, and you can actually look forward to hitting your daily hydration and protein goals. So you just take one stick, you put it in some water. It tastes great. They have different flavors, as I mentioned, and it's hard for me to remember to drink water, you guys. It's just been a struggle my whole life. And if I know that I'm going to get a little collagen, a little protein, keep me hydrated, it's just like so important this summer just because like it's so hot out and it's good for your skin, it's good for your body. Do something good for your body. So it tastes great, it's good for you, it's easy to incorporate into your routine. It fits nicely into your cabinet. I just have it there with like all my little things I do for my body every day. And right now Bloom is offering their best offer anywhere, exclusive for our listeners. Use code GGE for 20% off your first order at bloomnu.com. That's BLOOMNU.com, and enter the code GGE to get hot and hydrated.
Okay, and good wipes. Raina was like, you're doing this one because you are obsessed with your butt health. So you guys, I mean, it's always something going on back there, but this is really, we have these in every single bathroom in our house, like multiple scents. They are incredible. They're wipes that you use in the bathroom. They're larger than other wipes. Like you got to get a hand on it, So they smell amazing. They're really soft. They are truly flushable, and it's plant-based material. So they're going to feel much better on your skin than other brands, and especially toilet paper. So they're really soft and gentle on the skin, and they are durable. You're not going to like use it and rip a hole in it and then you got to start fresh. So they it's chaotic. They make you feel so much cleaner, fresher than toilet paper. And they're really easy just to keep in the bathroom, carry a pack with you if you want to travel with them. They have amazing scents. I love the lavender. They have a rose water, a shea cocoa, botanical bliss, and we're just such big fans of these. Keep them in your bathroom, bring them with you. They're great for a quick cleanup. I mean, they're obviously made for your butt, but I don't know, put them on my pits. I'm just using these all the
Just
time.
wiping down your whole body.
I mean, seriously, it's summer. It's just like I've already
know.
showered today, but I
know.
don't feel fresh. I got to do something. So you guys can get them at Target, Amazon, Walmart. Good Wipes wants your booty to have a sensational summer. Buy any 2 packs of Good Wipes at your favorite retailer. Text them your receipt and get reimbursed almost immediately for one of them. For more details, head to goodwipes.com/GGE. Again, that's goodwipes.com/GGE to snag a free pack of Good Wipes. And let's get into it.
Okay, guys, we are very excited to welcome our guest today. She is one of reality TV's most iconic personalities. She is the star of Vanderpump Rules, a podcast host, a reality TV reunion host, a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model, a New York Times best-selling author of 3 books, Next Level Basic, Off With My Head, and You Can't Have It All. Now she's back on our screens with a new reality TV series, House of Stassi. Please welcome to the show, Stassi Schroeder.
Thank you guys. You just made me feel so legit.
You are legit.
I
It's
appreciate
crazy.
it. I don't know. I'm like so in the bubble of my brain that I don't think I can see myself from the outside. Like I talk to Taylor Strecker about this all the time. Like where I'm like, I can't see myself from the outside. She's like, you don't get how cool and big you are. I'm like, I don't think I do. But like that made me sound.
That's humility. That's good.
Yeah.
You know what I think it is? I think it's like I didn't have overnight success.
Also good.
I've been working at this since I was like 16.
Yeah.
That's when I was on my first reality show.
Wait, what?
Yes.
I don't know this. What is this?
Great. I do this to myself all the time.
What was it?
I was on The Amazing Race
I did know this.
with
Okay.
my family.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Pre-chin implant,
Okay.
emo-ish air like
Black
phase.
hair.
Black hair, yeah.
Who of your family?
They did a family edition.
Yeah.
My dad, my stepmom, and
The whole
one of my
family.
brothers.
Okay.
Yeah. They only did the family edition one time.
Okay.
So I got like a little taste of like fame or whatever that was back then. Then like I did another reality show, a little bit more. Then like,
What
you
was
know,
that one? Stassi, you're bringing them up.
Yeah, this is on you.
yeah, I know it is.
Sounds like you want to talk about it.
Why am I so weird? Okay.
No, I love it.
That one was called Queen Bees. It was like rehabilitating Mean Girls.
Is it
Somebody,
still on?
did somebody nominate you or did you
My
nominate
mother.
yourself?
No, it's okay. I was scout. Like this is the thing. The person who had cast me on Amazing Race was like,
Is this show still up?
it was like so fake, you
Can you
guys.
find it on YouTube?
That was the fakest thing
Okay.
we have ever. It was like a mind fuck.
Could we revamp the show? Let's just talk to Hulu.
But
Who would it
So
be?
because of that, okay. So because like then Vanderpump Rules happen. I think everything's just been such a slow. I still don't know if I've like hit the success mark yet. You know what I mean? There was no overnight success.
I think that's better. And I think that's longer lasting and it's like a sustainable career. Like I think when people truly get famous overnight, it's always, they don't know how to handle it. And I don't think
No,
it's
they turn into
long-lasting.
weirdos.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do notice that like the people that I meet who like had success really quickly, they kind of just like have an attitude about them,
Right.
or they're wary of everyone. And like, trust, I can be socially uncomfortable pretty often. Okay. But I have beta blockers for that. But like people with overnight success, they're just like, they're a little weird.
When you ask like a publicist who the hardest clients are to work with, my friends that are publicists always say people that got like overnight
Success. I'm
Yeah.
getting nods. I'm getting
Totally.
nods.
I love nothing more than like a long career. Like the people I respect, like musically and even in like radio, like someone like a Howard Stern, like that is like impressive to me, is like long sustainable careers. And people who get famous overnight also probably worry that they're going to lose it and they have to grab everything all at once. And
Yeah.
you've been able to like build all these things over time. It's like really impressive.
Well, I appreciate that. I still worry that I'm going to lose it. And I there might come a time where I do again.
Sure.
And then I'll just like build that shit back up.
But that's a valid fear. But like you did put in the work. Like you wrote the first book while you were on Vanderpump. And then you were off Vanderpump and you were like, I'm going to keep writing books and I'm going to tour and
Yeah.
I'm going to keep doing the podcast. And it's impressive to have that like resilience and keep going.
It's like I joke that I'm like kind of like a roach. It's like you can't, like, I will survive. Like I will.
Yeah.
No matter what. So like if I have a career decline, I'll figure that shit out.
Do you talk to your daughter and son about that?
About
guess your
career
son's a little
declines? Not yet.
Just about like resilience. About being a cockroach.
I haven't had that talk with them, but that is something when people are like, what do you want for your children? I want them to be happy and I want them to be survivors. Like I want them to be able to like withstand like any storm and like just know that they can like find a way out of it. You know?
Totally. Of all the things you do you rank them? No, I'm kidding. But do you have
I'll rank them.
Okay.
I want to know, like, do you get different types of joy and inspiration from the different things?
Yeah.
Like, what do you like the most? What do you hate the most?
So are we talking about just in terms of like working career?
Podcasting, reality TV, books, touring, and being a mom. Rank that also. No, I'm kidding. You know,
Okay, can we take being a mom out of it? Like it's like so fucked up.
Because it's not your number one.
It's the most rewarding, but it's the hardest. It's the hardest. It's
no, the professional stuff.
the professional stuff. I would say at the bottom, I think, and I'm saying this because I'm like really over it right now. I'm like out of this like phase for the moment is writing books.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very hard.
Yeah.
It is really hard to sit down and just like force yourself to like sit and type. It's a lot.
Yeah.
And I really have to have something to say when I'm doing it. And luckily, like those 3 books, I felt that creative urge for each one of them. And I was like, I have something to say. I have so much to say. I'm like bursting with it, but it still is like a fucking boring ass process to like do it. Everyone keeps asking me, not everyone, but a lot of people ask me, are you going to write a 4th book? And I'm like, not anytime soon. I have no opinions or stories or anything to say. Like I need way more life experience. I just like put out 3 books where I'm like, I had a lot of content there. I'm like, what the fuck? Let me be mute now. Like I don't have anything of substance.
Well, you have to go and live. I mean, I think all 3 books kind of fell at a time in your life where you're like, I have a life experience I can be authoritative on.
Yes.
And now you have to go live.
Yes. So I would say that's last right now.
Okay.
Second to last is touring. It's fun, but it's like you're away from your family. You can't be doing anything else. Like you have to just be flying around the country. Like that's a lot. So like I don't like something that just like takes me away from all the other opportunities that I'm having. I like to be able to like do a little bit of everything. Then I would say podcasting because I can do it from home and I just like love talking, especially like to Taylor.
Yeah.
You know, but number one, like the love of my life in terms of work is reality TV. I fucking love it. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Then I want to talk to you about it. So like, I mean, Vanderpump Rules, I say this on the show all the time. I think it's the greatest reality show that was ever created.
It might be.
And you guys were actually friends, actually dating, actually living with each other. Like you can't manufacture that. You can't pay for it. It's not like making the band. Like people try to recreate it and you can't create that magic. So I think it's the best reality show that's ever existed. But like reality TV has really changed since you were on TV.
Yeah.
So like, how do you feel like it's changed? In a good way, a bad way? Are you excited about it?
I think that back then, all we had to go on was like The Hills, Project Runway, America's Next Top Model. Do you know what I mean? There wasn't like that much. I think Jersey Shore, but I never watched that. So like we didn't know a lot about reality TV. There wasn't like so much out there. So I think back then there was no ulterior motives. Like, you know what I mean? It was just like
It's pure.
we are trying to be successful in Hollywood. We don't have brands or anything like that we need to protect. We're just like trying to like get the next gig, you know, and Vanderpump Rules was like our next gig.
Yeah.
So whereas like now there with like The Bachelor and every show that's out there, there's a trillion. People are like, you're here to build a brand, which you should be. If you're doing a reality TV show, you should be building a brand. But then that makes for like inauthentic scenes. People are scared to like really be themselves. And so like everyone is just like censoring themselves or they have examples of like previous shows of who they want to be. They want to be like the Kristen Cavallari, fine, me, the Stassi Schroeder of like their own show or whatnot. Like the Ariana Madix of like, you know, their show.
Right. Well, you can feel that too when someone's trying to have that moment. Even like on Love is Blind or something. And like at the altar, they're trying to do this baddie thing. And you're like, it's been done. And you could feel people trying to emulate someone else.
Yeah. People forget that like what makes really good reality TV is just truly being who you are because there is no one like you.
Yeah.
You know, as cheesy as it sounds, like that's the best shot you have at success is just like really tapping into who you innately are.
So like when Vanderpump was on, Instagram was in its infancy. There was no TikTok. I mean, there wasn't this like feedback loop that everybody gets today.
Oh my God, yeah.
So
Right,
like
also that.
you guys,
What year did it?
2012 or 2013, something like that.
I mean, it was so crazy.
so I remember seeing like you guys post an Instagram photo in one scene. I was like, Instagram is like in its infancy.
I don't think I even posted for Vanderpump Rules. I No.
Did that change when you guys like legitimately became famous? Like that show was just like waitresses and bartenders, but then you were like really famous.
We weren't.
Okay.
I didn't feel famous until season 5.
Okay.
I distinctly remember I had started my podcast, so I was like a year into like doing it, I think. And I got like all, they were constantly like flying us out to New York first class. And JetBlue Mint, it was very exciting. And we were like always
flown JetBlue Mint.
we were always doing like Watch What Happens Live and like all these press opportunities. And I was getting flown out to New York because of my podcast.
Which was also early for a podcast.
I was one of the first.
Yeah.
Really early.
One of the first reality people to do a podcast.
Totally.
And that was like when I was like, oh, I think we're successful. Like they're flying us out here to like do fun shit and putting us up at like nice places. And I had like enough money to like buy Christian Louboutins whenever I felt like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's like when I felt famous-ish. But like it took 5 years to feel that way.
It is always the Louboutins.
That was my first big project.
We talked about it on the show. I bought my own Louboutins. I was like, this is it, bitch.
But we did a whole intro. Like the first time I bought my Louboutins, I was like, I have an announcement, everybody.
Yeah.
I still only have one pair. They don't fit my feet that great.
You know what? They're so fucking uncomfortable.
Fuck those shoes.
But they're a classic.
I know.
They're a
You
classic.
gotta have a pair.
Well, I sold them all on Poshmark, so I don't have them anymore. Fuck these shoes. I have to put socks in them and then blow them dry with a hairdryer to stretch out the leather. I could sometimes wear them for our live shows because I would walk from the side of the stage to the chair and I was like, I'm going to throw up in these 8 steps. This is so bad.
I can't believe you wear Louboutins
They're
on
like
stage.
a humiliation ritual.
In a chair.
It's also so funny to think about The Bachelor early days because those people weren't even trying to get famous like in Hollywood. They were just trying to find love.
Oh, yeah.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of
Nerds.
funny
Yeah.
to look back. There's no way to know now if you're on there to really try to find love. You're probably not.
No.
So I love like old original reality TV programming.
Yeah.
It's the best thing
It
you could
was
ever
so
watch.
pure.
When no one knew. Even Jersey Shore, why it was so magical was them not trying to be famous.
Yeah.
They were just trying to go to the beach with their friends. Gym tan lawns.
Well, you found love in reality TV. It's interesting that you had this like really toxic, years long like storyline with Jax, and then
My storyline with Jax was not years long. It actually is only like the first 2 years.
Of you guys
And
being
people
together.
like never actually see us together. And so it's so wild that people are like, Stassi and Jax, so vintage. I don't know if they ever even saw us kiss.
That's so funny.
Did they?
It's kind of like a Mandela effect.
wait, what's that? Yes, that's what it is. The Britney Spears headset thing.
Like we broke up in like episode 2 of the first season.
so funny.
People like rewrite history.
I guess I think of it because like Kristen and all that storyline.
Yeah, because he was like trying to get me back and I was like entertaining it a little, So like, I guess, there's that, but it wasn't that many years. Like I was on Vanderpump Rules for 8 years. That was just 2 of them.
It's so funny. So tell us about House of Stassi.
So different.
And like as much as you want to share is this all your idea and creating it? And like how did you make this be such a great fit for you? Something you'd want to go to work and do every day?
Listen, you guys, I worked really hard for
Yeah.
this. Like this, we've been working on this for over 3.5 years. I feel like now 4 years. Like it's been a really long time with 2 of my best friends, Jenna and Foy, who were producers on Vanderpump Rules. And like after Vanderpump Rules, we were like allowed to be friends. Because when you're like on a reality show, you're not allowed to like fraternize with the crew and all that stuff. So we got closer after I was off of it and we created this together and then partnered with Scout, which is, they have amazing producers there that like really let us, like have our vision. And we wanted to just make something that was as authentic as we possibly could make it given the space. And so we make it a point to break the fourth wall and like acknowledge the show and what that means, as much as possible, because like we're not pretending that we're sitting here and this isn't a job that we're also doing.
Right.
Love it.
Like this is also a job.
Was
and
that
like,
day one? You were like, that this is the format
we
of the
always
show?
wanted to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. And I thought that was just like really important. And, it's elevated stylistically. It's just feels like art to me. The music is so different. We have chapters and different ways of like doing things. And I'm really excited about it. It's something different. People are either going to love it or hate it. They're going to be like, this is so not what I'm used to. Fuck this show. Or they're going to be like, this is so not what I'm used to. I love it. No one's done anything like this. So it could go either way, which is really scary because I'm like, if people hate it, it's like, where do I go from here?
I think people are going to be really amped to see you on their screens again. And this is to see you as like a wife and a mother, and you had this amazing relationship with Taylor and her wife Taylor. And to see you guys all together will be like very different than like, let's fight at a restaurant.
I mean, there are fights at restaurants.
I hope so. Okay.
So we got invited to the Halloween party, but I was getting married, so we couldn't make it.
Damn it.
Really?
The fights were a little tame there. Okay, so they weren't like loud and explosive.
Okay, we didn't miss anything.
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. Season 2, we'll invite you guys to our cast events. Yeah.
Anything else you can tell us about the show?
I like don't want to like give away too much. We like really bare our souls. I think people are going to be surprised when they watch it and be like, she let this air? I think people are going to be surprised.
Okay.
I think people are going to be like, wow, if she's an executive producer, I would think she would cut this out. Cause like, I don't look great a lot of the time, but I feel like it was just like really important to show this stage of my life and what was really happening. I feel like the second that I'm like, edit this out, it's like downhill from there.
That's interesting.
You know?
That's brave. I mean, it seems like it comes naturally to you. I'm projecting.
I'm very much used to it, and I'm very much used to like people having negative comments or opinions or whatever. Like I can handle that. Now I'm like more so scared for like the rest of the cast. I'm like, can they handle that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that's like where I feel like my anxiety and my stress is like holding their hands, you know, throughout this process. But like for the most part, I feel like they're pretty damn likable. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Taylor and Taylor are so likable.
Oh, they're fine.
We met Rob, and he was super nice and likable. We want to talk to you about working with Beau, though, and like
That's
working
tough.
with your.
That's a tough one.
Okay.
It is. Because we have a podcast together and we've had it for like 4 fucking years now. That's a long time.
Yeah.
And that gets hard where I'm just like, you're not doing it right. Or like, you're not telling the story right. And then like that like seeps into like the rest of the day. And so then we got to like bounce back from that.
Well, yeah. I mean, you live, work, and play together.
It's hard. It is. But
yeah,
we've managed it. And then filming a show together, he really brought it. Like I had like drilled it in everybody's head that like, if we're going to do this, you need to be honest about everything you're thinking and feeling. Okay. There's no sweeping things under the rug. There is no pretending something's different than it is. There's no not talking about an issue. We are talking about everything. This is our one shot. It's like Eminem, Mom's Spaghetti. One fucking shot
had one
at
opportunity.
this. So you guys got to be open. And I just didn't expect Beau to be so open.
Okay. No, I love this.
Maybe be a little less open.
I was like, can you?
Maybe don't think I created a monster.
No, I was like, can you not? I was like, be open with everybody else, not me.
Right, I didn't mean me. What? Me?
I can't wait to
Yell
watch
at the
kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so was that the biggest surprise?
That was a huge surprise. There were a lot of surprises
What
for
did
me.
you think? He would just kind of hold back, or
I guess he saved a lot for the cameras. Like, he was like, well, I know we're going to be filming then. So like, I will save this and not have these conversations with you until like, we're actually doing it, which like, okay, professional.
Superstar, yeah.
All right. I got it. That was a little hard on me. You know, I think because I was a producer, I thought I would like know everything that was going on. I did not.
Interesting. Is that hard for you? Are you a control?
No, I'm used to that.
Okay.
In terms of reality TV, I'm used to it. I
of
just
course.
thought I would like overhear things.
Okay.
But like I had made it a point, like day 1 of filming, I sent like the whole cast a text message being like, just because I've been the general up until now, like I'm no longer your general. Like I'm tapping out. I am now a fellow cast member, your friend.
Right.
Like I don't know about whatever's going on in your stories and your storylines. Like I got us to the point where we are greenlit. Now it's go time and I'm just like one of you. I just thought I would overhear things. And I didn't, you know? So I was really...
They listened to you.
I was
and you
caught
were
off
like,
guard.
God damn it.
by a lot of shit.
They were like, that's so funny. You just kept getting surprised on your own show.
And if you decide to watch it, you will fully understand.
Okay.
By the end of it. Yeah.
Is this different than the last time you and your husband were on TV together? Does this feel different?
Yeah, because it was fucking Vanderpump Villa and we got to just like chill out and drink Aperol spritzes.
I really am interested though in your marriage and the working together of it all. And how do you guys manage conflict? Or do you have to take breaks sometimes? I mean, truly working and raising children together, and it's a lot.
No, it's a lot. We've gotten used to it.
Yeah.
But like, yes, there are times even like during the podcast where I'll be like, stop it. I'm like, we're starting this over. I need to go upstairs for a while before we start
take a
this over
break.
again.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to like go walk away, and like, it's hard to like reset your brain to like not be annoyed with your partner, you know, but like you just like got to do it.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've been to therapy together. I guess like that was helpful for him. Not me. I don't really like therapy, but
Well, what do you think you do really well? Good friendship, communication, like what?
I think that we're each other's rocks.
Yeah.
Like we know there's a safety with each other where like, I think even after like watching this show, you're going to be like, are they okay? Like, are they okay? But like, we always know we're okay.
I love that.
Like, there's nothing that will come between us. We will be okay. So like, whatever it is we need to do, we will get there. I guess we just like recover really easily.
Okay.
Yeah, that's huge.
You know?
I'm curious, like, I think some couples are really afraid to fight. And like, even my brother and my sister-in-law, they've been together 15 years. I think they have the best marriage ever. But my sister-in-law is like, every time we fight, I'm like, this is it. This is the end of the marriage. She's like, nothing has ever happened to make me think that. But every time I think that. And I think people are afraid to fight. So
No, fighting, it is scary. So like, I will say that because of Vanderpump Rules, like it's made me more afraid of fighting.
oh,
Cause like I by nature, I'm a fighter.
okay.
Okay. I'm used to that in every relationship.
Yeah.
Like that's just like,
You're not afraid of conflict.
that's just like what you do. But because people were like, oh my gosh, like when they would see a fight on Vanderpump Rules, they'd be like, this must be the end or like something like that. It made me be like, oh my God, is it? So I have to remind myself a lot of the time, like, no, it is okay to fight because people are so scared of it. And then when they see us fight, their reaction to it, as I'm like, you guys, no, this is just like an argument. Even
Right.
Beau, it feels like Beau will be like, when we had that big fight, I'm like, that was not a big fight. That was like a discussion where I was like a little bit louder than normal. Okay. Like you don't know what a fight is. Okay.
If someone's like, you're screaming, I'm like, excuse, you have never heard me scream.
Yeah. Which I guess is like, it's kind of fucked up on my part, you know, that like it has to be like, I don't know, someone pulling me like by the hair for me to like think it's like a fight or something. But
But it's like in your nature. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with
Or
it.
it's-
I grew up with it.
well, it's like, I don't know. I just like, I'm not afraid of fighting.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you're not afraid to also mend and manage conflict too. Like
I do rebound very quickly,
Well,
even
the
in
recovery
terms
time is huge, but you're probably like, if there's a conflict with a friend or your husband or a family member, it sounds like you're willing to repair it. I don't think you're
Yes, but there are also times where I'm a good ghoster.
okay.
You can't put me in a box. Okay. Sometimes, like, you know what? It actually would just be easy to just like avoid this than actually talk about it. And I will just
Ghosting
bury
Beau.
it so deep down that I forget it happened.
It's called balance. I bring it up. I think people are really afraid of conflict and like what's going to happen if they bring something up. And I had like one of my best friends was saying to me the other day, she's having like a pretty serious problem with a friend of hers. And I was like, you're right and she's wrong. And there's no other, like, this is very black and white to me. So just say the sentence. You will be right. This is the easiest fight you will ever have in your life. Just say the words. And she was so terrified to do it. And once she did, she was like, that was so easy. And I was like, I don't know what you were afraid of.
What were the words?
Yeah. What do you mean? Telling her she was wrong?
She was going through something in her life, and a very close friend of hers just refused to acknowledge it, refused to bring it up, kept talking about herself over and over. And she was like, this is crazy that she is just like on a loop about herself, but I'm clearly melting down. And she just like won't talk to me about this. And I was like, just say the words, you are right. I promise you are right. She will apologize. And if she doesn't, you got bigger issues in this friendship. But I think people are like terrified of conflict. I mean, Ashley and I aren't, but like that's been a lifelong. I've had to coach myself into being good at it and be like you, where I can say to myself, I'm not going to lose this relationship because I have an argument with somebody.
Yeah. I've not scared of conflict at all. I mean, and we've navigated that in our relationship too. Like I used to ruin a dinner. I don't care. It's like, but also that's managing my own anger. Huh?
Yeah. I'm a dinner ruiner too. It's okay.
But I have to be like, you can wait, you can take a deep breath and you can bring this up later. But like, I just don't back. Just sometimes it needs to be said.
Sometimes it needs to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your kids and being on the show,
Yes.
how much? Like, can you share as much as you want in terms of?
Just a little bit. They would like it to be a lot more. Like they love when the cameras are there and they just like call the crew the people. So like when they leave, they're like, where did the people go? When are the people coming back? But
That's really sweet. I'm glad they like the.
no, they
crew.
do. But like they're not like storylines or anything like that.
Okay.
They're kind of just like around.
Okay. They're
I
just
didn't
around.
want this to be like about the kids. This is about me. This is about mommy.
You guys are background noise with the people.
Okay. I mean, I think that's like feels like that's the right balance, right? Like,
yeah,
they're there.
When
They're
they
not
get
a
old,
secret.
when they're a little bit older and they kind of like have more of an understanding, they will pop in for more scenes if they feel like it, if they want to. But like right now, it's like they're in it, but minimal.
Well,
Yeah.
your daughter's 5?
She's 5.
I don't know how much of a storyline could she be?
I know. It's yeah.
Her love life.
Oh my gosh. Are they like hams for the camera? Like,
Yes.
do they want to? Okay.
Yes, it's really cute.
Okay. That's really sweet.
My daughter right now is at theater camp, so
Oh.
I have to go. I'm going to go watch her performance later on this afternoon.
A star is born.
It's really cute.
I love that. So we want to talk to you a little bit about, you talk a lot about letting go of like perfection and trying to be perfect, and even just
It's really hard for me. Sorry, like I
Let's talk about
trust. Okay, it's like something I struggle with like constantly.
is it really? Or are you
yes.
being sarcastic? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and then that, and also
Perfect might not be the right word. Just like relinquishing control. I think I'm
Okay.
someone with control issues.
well, that's why I thought when you said like stuff was happening you didn't know about, I was wondering if that was hard.
Well, no. Well, so that for some reason, I think just because of the fact that I'm so used to reality
the nature of
TV,
reality TV, yeah.
all I know is not having control when it comes to that
Okay, got
sort
it.
of thing. So like that was easy, but I am controlling in every other aspect
Okay.
of my life. Yeah.
How do you manage that? And like, again, this like, did you feel more, I don't know, 10 years ago, this like, you had to be perfect pressure? Look perfect, be perfect? Or was it just like life is messy and this is the reality of?
No, yeah, life was messy, and
Yeah.
then that was just the reality. Like we were just like so broke, like just trying to like survive. You know, that there was like no time to think about image or perfection or a brand or creating something. It was just like this. Yeah, these are our messy lives. I feel more pressure for perfectionism now.
Yeah.
Even though I'm older and should know better.
Okay.
It's like my head knows better, but like I don't know if it's just society's pressure on us and social media and seeing, everything else that everybody's doing in everybody's lives. It fucks with my head. It really does.
Is it the pressure to be a perfect mom or to look perfect wife? Is there like something that like weighs on you?
Perfect mom weighs on me more than anything else. That like really, and you see that actually on this season. Like that's something that really comes out and people struck a nerve, and it's like my Achilles heel.
Is it judgment or just your own standards?
It could be a little bit of both, because I worry every day that I'm not doing the right thing for my kids. Like
How do you not?
like my husband, like Beau, does most, like he does the drop-offs, he does their breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like he does all of their appointments, like he knows everything about school and all of that, and like when certain things are. Like I don't know any of that. So like our roles were reversed in our household. Like I maybe do pick up like twice a month, and so I'm like, oh my gosh, is this traumatizing my daughter that like I don't do pickup that often? But I'm like, but I'm also working. Like
She has a parent that does it.
yes, but like so there's a lot that I worry about that I'm like, is that okay that I'm not doing some of the school activities? But I'm like, but I'm working, and I'm like, I'm accomplishing like my goals and my dreams, and I'm like, hopefully it's enough for them to see their mom happy, and working and trying to hustle and all that. Because I do feel like if I wasn't doing everything I'm doing, I don't know that I would be fun to be around as a mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you gotta put your own, what is it?
Oxygen mask on?
Oxygen mask
Yeah.
on.
Yes.
And also like you're not hiring some like nameless faces nanny. They have 2 parents that love them.
We
They've
do have a nanny, Sonia. She's the heart and soul.
For sure. Yeah. That they really like love. But
good for you. I would
Sonia
have to
and
Beau's
Beau
really
run this
involved.
house.
Your husband's involved,
Yes.
and they know that like 2 parents love them. They just divide the roles up. Did that come like naturally? That breakdown of like,
Yeah, it wasn't really something. Well, like we had actually like kind of discussed it before we had kids, before COVID.
Okay.
Like when I went on tour, I'd asked him, I was like, do you want to come on tour with me, or do you want to stay back and like, he was working in casting. Do you want to stay back and do that? And he was like, you know what? Like, I kind of want to go on tour with you. I was like, so like, if we're starting a life together where like we're working on like my businesses, like one day I'm going to want to have kids and I'm going to want you to be like really fucking present as like their dad.
Okay.
So like that was like discussed years before we had kids.
Okay.
Then
Great.
we had kids. It was during COVID, and it was just really easy to fall into that routine because he's naturally better at a lot of the things that I am. I don't know how to cook. I don't care. Like I don't.
Totally.
Feeding a child is so boring. Like, and it's messy, and it's just like tedious, and like.
And he's into it.
Well, now
And
it's really
more
hard.
than you.
More than me, yes.
Better.
And
at
so like
it, I
we
guess.
just kind of like fell into the like, well, I have to go and work on this thing, so you have to be the one that's doing this. And it wasn't a conversation. It just
happened.
Was the way that it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask that too. If it was like family meeting, we got to figure this
No.
out, or just. I mean, I think that's great.
Yeah.
Like you both fell into the natural roles.
Yeah.
So I think people look at your life that you're doing everything, and do you still get this like comparison looking at Instagram and what other people are doing, or do you feel like totally secure and?
No, sometimes it creeps up on me.
I think people like want to hear that. It's just like we're all human, and
no, I have to actively choose. Like whenever I feel like that feeling of, I don't know if jealousy is the right word.
Yeah,
of just
it's not
like,
the right word.
it's like the FOMO, or something, or like, oh shit, I should be doing this.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that I should be doing this.
Right.
Like that feeling happens all the time when I'm see my peers doing things. But I have to remind myself that like, and I've told myself this for a while. I wrote about this in the book. I got this from someone else, from the Bostics, actually. They said this one time. They were like, if you are ever feeling that feeling that we're describing, imagine you have to just completely switch places with them. Like everything in their life. Like their spouses, their body, their wardrobe, their kids, their house, like everything. That feeling will like quickly go away. And whenever I think that, I'm like, oh my God, I would never trade my life for anything.
I love that.
That feeling goes away. And I then don't feel like, oh, I got to catch up. And like, I do make it a point. Like I sound cheesy and I like my old self would like cringe at me saying this. Like I do practice gratitude a lot.
you live in LA, you have to, of course.
I do. Like the other day, oh my God, we were.
I knew that's what was coming. I was like,
sorry.
she's about to say gratitude.
My husband.
No, we feel the same way.
But when I like took the kids the other day to this like Italian restaurant I love by Tironi, but I can't remember, like Barolo or whatever it's called. It's on Larchmont.
Okay.
We took our kids there and they were so fucking well behaved. And it was like a beautiful day, like weather-wise, like in LA. And like I had like an Aperol spritz and we had a lovely time. I had lemon pasta. The kids like didn't even ask for screen time. They didn't even try to. Like we just like played card games, asked each other questions, colored, all that. Aww. And then we got in our car. And like, I was like responding to like emails about the show. And then like we were driving up home and I saw the Hollywood sign and I was like, I got everything I ever asked for. I got everything I fucking asked for. I love my husband. I fucking love my 2 kids. I love my house. Like I got this show. I get to work with my best friends. Like what the fuck? How the fuck did this happen? That I got everything I asked for. And like I have those moments all the time where I'm like, you need to be so fucking grateful because this can literally all be taken from you at any second. You never know. Someone could become sick. Someone could lose a job. Like it just like anything can happen. And I don't know. I'm just like, I'm really grateful.
I love that.
That's really beautiful. And I'm glad you feel like that. Because
Yeah.
I think it's an incredible sentiment. Like look at somebody else's life and think of all the sacrifices they have to make to get there. And would you want to live their life for a day, a week, a month? And
Yeah.
it's really important to pause and think like all the things that you get to have. Too.
Yeah. And like I would choose my life any day. I do that to have that. Like you don't get
See,
to
you
have,
practice gratitude.
Oh no, I do too. I know.
You live in Venice. Okay. fucking Venice.
We do, but
every day of our life is a gratitude journal, honestly.
But I think that we are all the same, and that of course we fucking do it, but we don't have to go just preach like wake up every morning. And do
Oh no,
my
I don't write
gratitude
it
practice.
down. I don't have a journal, and I don't like make it a point to be like every morning I set my day with a gratitude. No, I don't. I don't
Okay,
do
but
that.
now I do have to ask you: Do you have like a morning routine?
No, it's like
Okay.
survival.
That's what I figured.
Like,
you wake up
Two
and
kids, a morning routine.
There is no morning routine. Like that is just like us being like, okay, we're up. And like, it's like, do I have to like wake up like to the sound of screaming, or is it like, do I have to wake up early to go shower, like get glam or something like that? It's like every morning is different, and it's like it's always chaotic. And then it's like, who's taking what car? And it's just mornings. I really don't like them.
Okay. Do we see some of that chaos on the show?
Yes, not morning times. We didn't film a morning time.
I want to see this morning.
We didn't film this. We didn't film a morning routine. No, because I probably would have been like, you guys are going to have to get there, set up at like 5:30 in the morning
true.
to then catch everything.
Yeah.
That's a lot just to catch a morning. Season 2, I'll do that for you.
Okay, thanks. Perfect. Make sure you gratitude journal in the morning.
And meditate and cold plunge.
So your career, I'd like to talk about careers that kind of like ebbed and flowed. And, there was a time where I feel like you weren't out as much in the world. You're also having kids and like writing and things like that.
No, I was down.
Well, when you were in that place, did you feel like, were you scared of coming back, any like being irrelevant? I'm just
Or that you would
asking,
never
like,
come back.
No, yeah. For a brief moment, there was like, let's move to Italy and start a food truck. Okay. That lasted like a day.
We've all
okay.
done that,
Then there was like another brief moment of me being like, I'm going to be Kris Jenner and I'm going to manage Beau's career and turn him into something. Yeah. So then there was that. And then I was like, who am I kidding? So like that was like a week of my life that I was just like, maybe I'm just like never going to go out there again. But then once I got over that and I was like, you are Stassi fucking Schroeder. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, who are you kidding? I had, and I don't know if it's because I was pregnant, because if I weren't pregnant, I think I probably would have spiraled and like, during 2020 become like a full-blown alcoholic and taking a lot of Xanax and numbed myself, but I was pregnant. And when you're pregnant, or at least for me, you get like pregnancy bravery, pregnancy confidence, where it's like you like,
Fuck it.
I just
No
like,
one can be
yes,
mean to
and
me.
I really believed in myself. Like I just really did. And so I was just like, you're just going to take a long ass break to work on yourself, to like be out of the limelight, enjoy your life, enjoy having your children, and just like really figure out like who you are and just like plan your next move and plan it right. Like, and there was like never any doubt in my mind that I wasn't gonna come back in some sort of way. I really do believe in taking breaks. Not that I chose my break in 2020, but it is good to have breaks and let, be out for a little while. I think that's important.
I think it's important for
Totally.
other people to hear too, because I think when you're down, it's almost impossible to see like through the haze and to see that like this will end someday and I can pivot and reinvent and rise again.
God, but being down is like, there's something really inspiring and hopeful about it, because like when you have no opportunities and like nothing, like there's nothing to lose. There's the world is actually kind of your oyster. Anything can happen. So whatever it is that you want your life to be, you're starting from
The bottom.
the ground zero.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, what do we want to do? There's so much opportunity in that. Like
when you have nothing to lose,
Yeah.
you take a big swing. Just,
Yeah.
I mean, we just talked about that recently on an episode. We did like an episode about the millennial midlife crisis, and a lot of people at a certain age just being like, I don't know what to do next. And I was like, if you were really at the bottom, that's the time to try whatever the fuck.
Yes.
So
I feel like the worst times in my life have manifested like the best things that have happened in my
Totally.
life.
Correct.
I lost my job and my boyfriend I was living with. I was like a country song. And in the same week I got fired from my job. I caught my boyfriend cheating on me. I had to kick him out of our shared home.
Oh my God.
It was the worst week of my life. It was Thanksgiving. I had to go home, tell my whole family I no longer had a job or a boyfriend.
Oh, that's awful.
And then like I found everything right
Yeah.
after that. You can take big swings because like nothing really fucking matters.
I know. I agree. I tried telling my sister this. My sister's a part of the show also, because she is like going through it. And I'm like, Georgie, you literally don't have anything to lose. You have no responsibility. Like you can do anything you set your mind to now. Like what do you want? Like at this point in my life, I can't be like, what do I want?
Yeah.
I have 2 children.
Yep.
So like I have a responsibility to them. I have a lot of, people that are relying on me. I have like a lot of pressure. Like I can't just be like, you know what? I think I'm going to switch gears and just like do this instead. Now I'm on the path. Like I'm on the path that I chose. Like, there is no turning back. I got to lay in the bed that I fucking made or whatever the fuck, however people say it. But like, that's where I'm at. But when you're, you have nothing to lose. God, it's a beautiful time.
You're single, fully, no partner and no kids, literally nobody.
Yeah.
And even like Raina's going to move to New York and I would like to be there, but I have to think about my husband and his job and his life. And that's new for me too. I guess I could just leave. I'm like, no long distance again. Bye. But it's like, that's a newer feeling.
No,
it's to consider a whole ass other person in their life.
Yeah.
I mean, I got it. Sometimes people are like, oh, you're single. I'm like, I got it made. I really don't have to consider anybody. And it is nice sometimes. And like, I had a low moment last year where I was like, I just have nothing going on. Ashley's getting married. She's on tour. She's doing all these things. I was like, oh, I can be a comedian and go on tour. And like, it was born out of that. Cause I was just like, I got nothing going on with anyone.
That's glorious.
Well, women are just amazing also. Like women will just be at the lowest point in their lives and be like, look what I can do.
Women are incredible.
I know.
And we
Truly.
pivot so well.
We do.
What man has ever pivoted?
No shit.
What are they doing?
We have a girlfriend that like her whole life came
Really
crashing
blew up,
down.
yeah.
Like her pet died. She moved across the country. She caught her relationship ended.
Why is everyone cheating on everyone?
I don't.
Why do you think? I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I wonder, like, who has the time?
That's my brother says that all the time. He's like, I don't have time to cheat on her.
When the
I really
fuck
don't understand.
would anyone have time? I really, besides
People
like
without kids.
the moral issues. I just like don't like. Let's take that obvious out of it. That like
Sure.
that's really wrong. You should get out of you should exit your relationship before you feel feelings or want to do something like that. When do you have the time?
Well, right, but like men
people
with a
that-
bunch of women, like with the whole Andrew Huberman thing that broke a couple years ago.
That was crazy.
How does this guy?
He had like 6 girlfriends.
Plus his career.
He was moving in with one girlfriend, and that weekend found the time to go on a trip with another girlfriend.
I don't know this person.
Andrew Huberman?
No.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's when men actually. That's when they can multitask. Okay, they have 6 girlfriends. It's the
He
only
became
time.
more popular because of this. Guys were like,
gross.
teach me how you do this. But yeah, I don't know how people have the time. I don't know how. I couldn't have the emotional energy to have 2 partners.
No,
That'd be
I
crazy.
barely have the emotional energy to give love to my husband because I'm using it on my kids. Like I'm literally like, I'm so sorry. Like I actually like do have like a cap on how much love. I'm not just like overflowing with love. I'm not that person. So like I'm using most of it on my children.
Right.
And so I'm like, Beau, I'm so sorry. Like you don't get that overly affectionate person that I used to be, but like just know I love you and I'm aware. Like I'm aware.
I won't go to therapy, but I am aware. You are me. I'm like, I'm aware. I'm just not going to go.
So are you guys in therapy now, or do you just go in and like for tune-ups and whatnot?
Not right now because it's just like
Well, who has the time?
Thank you. Do you know how hard it was scheduling?
I bet.
Do you know how hard it was? Also because we had the same therapist as Taylor and Teddy, and she was on the East Coast. So we had to factor that in, that it's like East Coast timing. So like it was just like so hard. And then
hard
like
schedule.
every time we did therapy, I was like, why does this feel like this is directed towards me?
Let's do him.
Yeah, like why is this always about me? I'm not the one that wants to even be here. You know, like, this is so annoying.
I didn't ask for this meeting.
It just felt like I was being bullied, and I'm just like,
Right.
I don't know. It isn't for me. If he asks again, I will consider it.
What if you pick the therapist and you pay the therapist and you're like, look, I have to win.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, I have one more question about the show.
Yeah, you have some like miscellaneous things.
Well, I'm curious about filming with Katie Maloney again. And you guys had this like iconic friendship on Vanderpump, and that was the storyline. Don't tell me it wasn't. It was for years. And
Yeah. No, it was. It was.
don't undermine me
Yeah.
about your show. But I'm curious like how it is to film together again. I think people are just interested in like friendships ebbing and flowing in general. And like, can you have a falling out with somebody and then find each other in different phases of your life? And how's that been?
Well, we did have a bit of a falling out. That was being before a couple of years ago. And that was a moment where like I actually chose to ghost because I didn't want to blow up a friendship. I was like, I want to just separate myself a little bit. And then that just turned into wait, we've barely spoken but we haven't acknowledged that there's a fallout. It was weird. But having her back, that has been incredibly comforting for me in terms of like filming with someone who I'm used to being with. Like no one gets it like her and me together, like in a scene. You know what I'm saying? And Christina Kelly also, like she's also on the show and like she gets it also. But like Katie, you know, started Vanderpump Rules with me from the beginning. And it was just like having us back together again. It was like riding a bike and just like, oh, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. And it was really fun being forced, because reality TV forces you to do this, to like express what you're feeling. You can't sweep things under the rug. So we were forced to really like talk about everything. And then like that just like brought us closer. I think people would be surprised to like find out that like, yes, reality TV does ruin lives. Okay, like yes, it does. But if you choose to do it and see it in a way where it's like, or it forces you to have those hard conversations so that you get past the next level and you get closer and you get to a more honest place, then it doesn't have to ruin lives. It just like brings you closer and to like you have more of an understanding of each other. And I think that's also part of why I like reality TV so much. It forces me to have those conversations that I normally would be too fucking lazy to have. That I'd be like, I'm sorry, my day is full. I have 2 kids. I work. I'm not fighting about this, or I'm not like discussing how I really feel, because there's just like not enough time in the day. When you're filming a reality show, you have to.
That's your therapy.
And that is my therapy. That is my therapy. Yeah. And then everyone gets to like see it and just like dissect it and judge it and like
But
whatever.
that's the best advice about conflict. Like zooming out from the show too, like I tell people too, like when Ashley and I have conflict, I feel like at the end of it, I know her better. I understand her boundaries better. She understands me better. Like it does strengthen your relationships with people, or it'll end them forever.
Or let them. You got to choose.
But you
choose your route. Like, you know, pick your adventure.
Yeah,
I guess. But I'm just of the sensibility that it makes me feel closer to everyone. So like that, maybe that's why I like to fight so much. Cause I'm just like, look how close we are after I just like verbally annihilated them.
It's a closeness exercise.
Yeah. Taylor,
love language.
Taylor always does say that meanness is my love language.
Do you guys have conflict, you and Taylor?
No, I don't think we've ever gotten in a, we've never gotten in a fight. She's gotten in her head and been like, oh my God, are you mad at me? And I'm like, when are you going to learn that I've never been mad at you? Like you are some rare unicorn that like the second that we met, it was like soulmate energy. I was like, this person is going to be in my life in a really profound way for the rest of my life. Like we just have this like connection. So like, I don't think we fought. Yeah.
And I love that. And if you guys are curious about Taylor and Taylor who are on the show, we had them on our show in December of 2025. You guys can listen to that. And Taylor's been on our show a couple times.
They were here filming and we were just like, how much can you share? You know, so
they better have shared nothing.
They didn't.
They refused to share. It was really a bummer.
Okay, well, Stassi, thanks so much.
Thank you.
This was so wonderful.
No, this was so fun.
So open.
I hope I didn't word vomit too much.
No,
I don't think I did.
Perfect. You guys will also let us know.
Everyone's saying it's okay.
Okay, the whole
team is happy.
We've the biggest team we've had in here.
I'm a big deal.
We're bursting at the seams in here.
But we're really excited for you. Congrats. And like, we're really excited to just see what you've created.
Thank you.
It's really exciting.
No, I really hope you guys like it and you're not like, flop.
I can't wait to watch it. So
it will be out July 29th on Freeform, July 30th on Hulu.
Okay.
All episodes dropping on Hulu.
The
This
whole
week,
season?
you guys.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so you can binge it.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm going to leave the country for a couple weeks while everybody has their opinions. I don't know.
Start a food truck in Italy. Okay, and then where can people find you?
Google me at Stassi Schroeder. Yeah.
Google me, bitch.
What was Google Me Bitch from?
I think a kid
kid?
says it.
Right. Google Me Bitch. Well, people can watch your podcast on Netflix.
Oh, yes.
Buy
Sorry.
your books.
God, I forgot how to do
I'll
this.
help. No, it's
yeah, you can watch Stassi with Tay on Netflix. Listen to it wherever you get your podcasts. I have a Patreon with Beau, my husband, called The Good, The Bad, The Baby. Sometimes I post on TikTok.
Okay, well, thanks again.
Thanks.
You guys
Thank
check
you.
it out. And you can
Great.
find us, girls.eat.com, girls.eat podcast on Instagram and TikTok. I'm Ash Hess on Instagram and TikTok. Raina's Raina.Greenberg, RainaGreenberg.com for her tour tickets in the fall.
Wait, I have shows this week, actually.
Oh.
I have Nashville and Salt Lake this week. So
Oh my
I'll
God,
see you guys
this week,
there.
right from when you were sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sick.
Your
I'll see you guys
makeup
there.
shows. A full video on Spotify and YouTube. And subscribe. Share this with a friend. We will see you guys Thursday.
Have a great week, guys.
Bye.